Well, guys, I've been watching the videos. You 900 plus people, I'm seeing the carnage. It's cool. If you got the funds and it's what you want, you get what you want. That's the nature of the hobby. You get it and enjoy it, come what may, right? But I told y'all I was looking for something else. I went backward, as you can see. Obey, y'all. This is the MTX, not the Plus, but the one with the aluminum center differential. And I got another video talking about it. I can show you. It turns out that they did some upgrades to this thing. So even though we don't talk about these trucks much, we ignore them. You know what I mean? And don't give them the time. As you can see, everybody was complaining. They were saying that the +2 version shock shafts were better. So the +2 versions are on here. I didn't put them on here. It came like this. People are complaining about, some other stuff, I guess, on this truck about there not being enough diff fluid. I'm going to be real. You're still going to have to break it down and fill up your diffs with the fluid of your choice. But it's not grease in there. It's just a little bit of diff fluid. So I don't know if that's a downgrade or upgrade in your mind. But that's how it came. I'll show y'all the video on that. And of course, as you can tell, I did not get the ready to run. I still don't want to spend $700 plus on the truck. I got this one that almost ready to run because I'm always sitting around with a bunch of electronics and stuff like that. I be catching sales and stuff. I just grab some stuff because I know I'm going to do a build, right? So I just went ahead on and grabbed my electronics. They were sitting. I had them in, actually these I pulled from one vehicle because I bought some other electronics. That's a long story that I ain't going to bore you with. But anyway, I soldered on my XT90s and I'm going to be able to find out what batteries these are because I got a video about that too. So I'm going to be posting that. But I just wanted to go ahead on and let y'all know because yeah, when I post a video about the batteries, because it's a how-to video, that's what I do. I do how-tos and mods and stuff like that and build information. So just to update so you can see what I'm running on this thing. As you can see, it's 6S capable, but I'm gonna run mine on 4S. So we'll talk about all that, but it's not fully buttoned up. I just finished putting everything on here. I had to wait because the stock motor brace, it won't fit a 42 millimeter can. It won't fit it. I know I tried. Boy, did I try. Let me see if I can find it. I'll show y'all how that turned out. All that effort I put into trying to get that thing to fit. I can't find it right now. Anyway, it didn't work. Suffice it to say that it didn't work. I wasted a lot of time, a lot of energy, and at the end of the day, it was, I won't say it was destroyed, but it's not what it used to be. That's for sure. So yeah, this thing is set up for 6S. I went in and filled up the diffs with my fluids. I went with I was going to go 500,000 weight, but I was too impatient. So I put 100,000 weight in the center diff. Then I put some slivers of earplug in there, moved the diff around. I think I'm going to get some nice action, man. That might be the same formula that RC Car Guy Garage used when he had his back in the day. Yeah, and again, 3 years ago, this was out. And it's still around. And it's still holding the title. I can't wait for Razor RC. I think he getting ready to do a shootout. I hope he get his up because I might do one too, to be honest. I got some contenders here. I can put my Max out there. I can put my Kaiju out there. Obviously, I can put, oh, this the body for the for the for the MJ, for my new truck. I got my Techno I can put out there, and down here buried beneath all of this other truck business is my Kraton I can put out there. So I got 4 trucks I can shoot it out with. And then we can see which one comes back better. I might even put this one in it because it's been the Truggy. This is that SSTE. I might put it in there. You know what? I'm gonna stay monster truck. I'm gonna be fair. The only unfair one is the Kraton, but I got to because I don't have a Kraton. I don't have the Outcast, so I gotta use the Kraton. So I don't got no choice as far as armor. So y'all have to forgive me on that. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all, man, why you spending all that money and y'all tearing up stuff. Yeah, something to think about, bro. Oh, well, when you go get your electronics, you're gonna be at 700. Nah, I'm not. Cause my electronics, I got them on sale. My batteries, I'll show you what they are when I get to do this next video. I ain't gonna spoil my other video showing you. This came with tires, so you not finna, like, you get a slider and then you gotta add tires like you have to do with the Techno. The Techno, you spend some money on that. Yes, I got the body over there. It's gonna be that way, because you have to buy tires for the Techno. But this came with these humongous tires, bro. I ain't even ran this thing yet. Nowhere but to check and make sure everything was good in my basement, up and down the floor a little bit. But I'm gonna get out and get a run in, and maybe before I post this, maybe not. But I gotta say, all y'all that I much respect to Losi. See that's a whole different category. That giant 1/5 scale 12S, it's nice. It's set up, but to me, that's a whole different thing, man. That ain't got nothing to do with, it ain't the same as the XRTs and the Kraton 1/5 scales and all those. That don't line up with that. That's a whole different thing. That's with them short course trucks. It's not the fastest, but I'm sure you can get it to go faster with some work. I don't know how tough it is, all of those things, but it's a short course truck. You know what I mean? But this here is definitely bigger. I checked it against like I said, I think I will. My next video, y'all, once I get the body and everything done, cause see, I ain't do my body yet. It's still wrapped in the plastic with no decals. I don't even know if I'm gonna paint it or not. I might not even paint it. I might just throw my decals and just run it, man. Save my paint for another one. But I just wanted y'all to see what was in here. What I got in here. And I got it on I'm running a 17 tooth pinion stock spur. Spur comes metal now. It's not plastic. If it came with a plastic spur, it don't come with a plastic spur anymore. It's metal. Out the box. It's like all of the little upgrades that folks were talking about with this, they did them. And the weak points they said existed, they dealt with them. I venture to think that this little problem might even be gone now. They might have did some work with some better materials. I'm not gonna take the tire off, but you can't see it right now, but you know what I'm talking about. Those caster blocks where they had that breakage at. So yeah, man, when I get this out, I'm gonna go head on and and give it a real test. I'm not gonna put this in the backyard. This thing them in the skate parks, man, and took the real skate park bash that the minis take. It's been through all of those things with no upgrades, bro. That's the crazy part. People have bent these shock shafts, but they say the ones on the .2, the +2, don't bend like that. And these are those. Because the other ones, when you get them, they got that black coating. As you see, this don't have the black coating. I didn't change it. Promise you it came back like this. Aluminum caps with the plastic mount point. Yeah, man. Of course, I turn my battery boxes upside down so they can come in from the top. I think I'm ready, bro. I think I'm ready. Got everything mounted up, letting my double-sided tape, all that stuff. Sometimes you gotta let that stuff sit. Where I put my because I kind of went through, did some things, checked some screws, added some Loctite, stuff like that, so I wouldn't have stuff vibrating loose on the run. I'm gonna get out here, man, and I'm gonna bash this thing for real, bro. For real. Anyway, I'm not trying to stay on here long because I got to go do my yard and stuff like that. So this thing's sweet though, bro. In a world where folks are spending $900 ready to run and then having to go, I understand if you crash into a wall or something, that's one thing. But when you just doing the bash that you could bash this with, and I think this is in the category with that as far as size. No, you can't get that type of speed, not right out the box. You have to do some things for this to get that type of speed, that 70 miles an hour. You have to change some things. But yeah, guys, you can't beat a good deal. I don't care who you are, where are you from. You can't beat a good deal. This is a good deal. And it's proven. It's got longevity, man. This thing go back 5 years, and like I just said, they still modifying it. They still improving it. They still carrying parts for it. You can go to Hobao USA, get parts. You can get parts for this thing on eBay. You can get parts for this thing on Amazon, bro. You can get parts for it. Everything you need. And Hobao, when they run out of stock, they're restocking. They keep selling these, bro. They can't keep these in stock. They can't keep them in stock. But I know other sellers on eBay and stuff like that, they grabbing them and they going out on eBay. Nitro RC. Check with them. They got good deals on this truck, bro. Yeah. Got my 45 kilogram servo. I turn my BEC on up to 7.4 so I can get good. That's as high as this BEC goes in the ESC that I got, 7.4. So that's going to have to be enough. But anyway, man, yeah, when I run this, I'll let y'all check it out. I'm done talking about it. Y'all know who this is, TKS RC1. I had to put 1 on it because I found out TKS RC was taken. So this is TKS RC1, y'all saying. If you ain't crashing, you ain't bashing. Deal of the century. And for $650, everything, bro. Electronics, tires, everything. $650 is still cheaper than a crate, but tougher. I know it is. I seen the videos. Still cheaper than a Traxxas sledge. I know it is. I seen the videos, bro. I seen the videos. You can say what y'all want in the comments. I know what it is. I do my research. I settled on this. I don't care about the new hotness. I want to see if it's going to get discontinued. The talent be getting discontinued. Then big low C1 scale. Well, that's y'all money. This my money. My money went this way. Anyway, y'all be safe. Be blessed. TKSRC signing out. Peace.